Hello, Reads Review family. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. To my subscribers, you are appreciated indeed. To those, this may be your first time coming across this channel. I'm Shay. This is Reads Review, where we're living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, always saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances. Um, and sometimes, I do discuss others. I may mention others. I do like my designer fragrances. Um, I don't necessarily discuss those because I usually want to talk about budget friendly. I will if I find a nice designer fragrance that I personally like and have and wear. And if I find it and it's a good price, I do share that. So, without further ado, we have a budget friendly fragrance that we're going to discuss. This fragrance has probably been in my collection now for about 2.5, maybe 3 months. Um, yeah, about 2.5 months. Anyway, that is none other than Cream Velvet from Khadlaj, and I do realize most of you probably already heard about it. You probably already smell it, probably already have it in your collection. But this is Cream Velvet, and this is from the Khadlaj house. Opens like so. I've already gotten it out of the box. I actually wore this today. This is the nice, simple, cute bottle. Um, yeah, and this is how she sprays. Pretty generous. It's a pressurized atomizer. Um, and I will say off the bat, I do like it. Before we go any further, let me go ahead and tell you what the accords and the notes are. Cream Velvet from Khadlaj. The main accords are vanilla, sweet, and caramel, amber, powdery, and honey, musky, lactonic, and balsamic, which was interesting to me. But this fragrance actually dropped in 2025. I think I picked it up back sometime this summer, I do believe. And I pulled it out, and I'm glad I did, and went ahead and sprayed some out. And of course, my dear eldest daughter, she of course started wearing it. As a matter of fact, I've been intending to tell y'all about it, and she's had it. And she's put a, you can't tell, but it's pretty good sized dent. It's almost half left. But anyway, she immediately started wearing this, but I wanted it to sit for a bit. Anyway, the notes are in the top, you have your caramel and your butter. In the heart is where you have the tonka, the honey, and the jasmine. And in the base is where the vanilla, musk, and amber is. And y'all, you do get butter for sure. No doubt. I do get that butter, but because I have let it sit, and Lord knows my daughter has worn this. When she first started wearing it, she was like, Mama, because she loves Eclair. She is going to wear that. She says that is her signature scent. Her youngest sister is saying, please find another scent. So, um, when she loves Eclair, and when she first started wearing or trying to wear the cream velvet, she's like, oh, it's I like it. It smells like it. But it doesn't last as long. And I said, well, you started wearing it like straight out the bottle, which is fine in most cases. You can do that. I said, but sometimes these have to sit a minute. You spray a little out, you test a little out, and then you let it sit for a bit. Um, yeah, this production date was April. So, and like I said, I think I got it mid part of summer, I do believe. But I can say as of today, I wanted this makes I think my probably my third time wearing a full wear of it. First few times I probably had her same sentiments about it. Like it smells like it, it's good, I like it. Um, but it didn't last. But now, as of today, I can honestly tell you that it lasted a whole lot longer than previous times that I have worn it. I pretty sure this gave me about a good six, just combining it, about 6 hours. And so um maybe even more. Um yeah, I was able to wear that. Yeah. And so I will say, if I this is not necessarily a comparison video, but it does smell a lot like the Bianco latte um, that is inspired by. It does. This, as far as eclair goes, to me, and I know it's Lattafa eclair is popular for those that like the Bianco latte, but you don't want to pay that price. Um, this cream velvet is seems to be a lot. It's a bit smoother than eclair, if that makes sense. Um, to me, it's a bit smoother. However, to my nose, it is not as strong as eclair in the way the fragrance performs, but it is nice. It's blended. I think this is blended a little bit more smoother than eclair. Um, but as far as the performance and the longevity, eclair beats it in that area. Because I mean, once eclair sits on you, you're good. It's not um, sharp or pungent to the nose like when you first spray it. But it is good. This is good too. Um, it just depends on what you. I think I asked somebody like, do I really need this in my collection? And she was like, look, if your eclair is getting low, I say give cream velvet a try. But if you have eclair and you like eclair, you're fine, you know. Um, but that is the only difference that I can come up with. I do also have the Bianca Latte by Hackiata Tar. Um, I would need to wear it again to compare it, but I haven't worn that one in a long time. But I do like um, that oil for sure. From Heckiata Tar, the Bianco Latte, and it's no, it's not Bianco Latte, it's Blanco. Blanc. Let me see, cause I think I have it right here in the box. It's yeah, it's Blanco Latte, isn't it? It may not be. Ooh, does it say? It does not say it actually on it. Blanco. I'm right. Blanco Latte is what that little oil is from Heckiata Tar, and then they have the Blanco Latte perfume. I like it. I like both of these, honestly. It gives you that Bianco latte for sure. Then this concentrated perfume or little bottle, but it packs a punch. Anyway, back to cream velvet. That's what we are talking about. But yeah, this one gives you a nice uh, creamy. Once it sits on the skin for a sec, gives you a nice creamy, buttery caramel. Um, I know the honey is in there, but you don't get like a. It's not a heavy honey, if that makes sense. It's not a syrupy honey, um, but it is. I like it. I happen to like this. I don't mind wearing. It's a cozy scent. Um, when I have worn, I have gotten compliments out and about. Um, running errands, doing my thing, and have this on. But yeah, it is not a bad purchase. I think you like it. Um, you may not just sit and smell it on yourself the entire time you have it on, but you periodically just get wafts of it and it smells wonderful. It does. It smells like a nice, yummy vanilla bakery. That's what it reminds me of. But um yeah, I like it. That's cream velvet. If you want a nice, you want like an eclair bianco latte with a hint of a buttery note, and you want it a little bit smoother than what eclair was or is to my nose, then I would say go with cream velvet. But yeah, do not think you necessarily need both. But if you like me, sometimes you want them because you like the fear of missing out, FOMO, right? So, but you don't necessarily need this in your if you have eclair or if you have Bianco, the actual original Bianco latte. Um, the only reason you would want another one or a different one is because you don't want to spend that money or you want to make your designer fragrance stretch. A lot of times I may put on my designer in my, post point areas, and then I come along with my dupe or my inspired by fragrance and just really spray down with that. So it kind of saves on that designer fragrances from being used or used so fast, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, that is cream velvet from Cutledge. Um, I like the Cutledge house. If you have something from Cutledge that you think is really really good, drop that in the comments and let me know if it's something I should maybe looking to possibly get my hands on. If you have cream velvet, drop in the comments. Let me know what you thought about it, or how it performed for you, how long it lasted for you, and all that good stuff. I'm going to let you go. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, day, or night, depending on whatever time zone you're in. And remember to stay prayerful, stay close to God, stay in your word, know what you need to do in this hour and this time. Um, yeah, you guys remember only what you do for Christ will last. And I will be back with you later on. Okay? Take care.